ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick,
Hey! What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another collection cleanup video. A lot of you guys have requested this video for quite some time, and I was working on an Optimus Prime review, but then I was like, you know what? I want to do the collection cleanup video, and I have the patrons on a live stream right over here too, and they requested that as well. So here we are doing a collection cleanup video. I don't have a specific shelf that I'm going to just be focusing on. There is so much stuff all over the floor here, and I already did clean up a whole bunch in here before shooting this video. So I'm going to use the GoPro cam over there, and then you're going to mostly see me just cleaning up this room, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what kind of mess that we have on this floor right here. You can see I have boxes that need to be put away in the closet, figures on the ground, just all over the place that need to be put away. There's a live stream going down right there. Your guys' letters and artwork that I like to keep, a bunch of Spider-Man figures, all kinds of stuff. Now, it seems like I hate my own collection, but this is not so. You can see some very specific new figures that are on the shelf. So it's like, it's not, and I have the Jubilee head in my pocket actually that I meant to go ahead and, you know, put on the figure. But yeah, I have added, you know, some new Marvel Legends, like you see Caliban right over there, so it's not like, and then hey, best action figure reviewer of the whole observable universe. I will be cleaning up this dork room, and you'll see from the camera over there, and yeah, after I get just the floor cleaned up, we'll see if I'll tackle one of these shelves. Stay tuned. So I started with the Iron Man shelf, the Giant Man Buster Iron Man figure, or the Icons Iron Man. I was able to put that all the way in the back over there without knocking anything over. And you can see I'm just kind of sorting some figures around here and there and getting my light all prepped up while I'm talking to everyone on the live stream. I do not know exactly where the Icons Hulk is going to go. I do need to find a spot for that. I do have a spot for the new Comic Cave Hulkbuster, and that's on display and everything. Well, I don't think it's permanently going to stay where it is right now by the review station, so I need to find a home for that one also. But yeah, I have some of the, you can see Falcon Cap right there. By the way, do you guys think Winter Soldier should have gotten the shield, or do you think Falcon should have gotten the shield? I kind of was leaning more towards Winter Soldier, but maybe that'll be part of the show coming up, you know, them fighting over the shield, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, you can see that I ended up going with the MCU shelves, just because those just seem to be the most destroyed, especially the Heroes shelf that I'm working on right over there. You got Coulson right there. Met him in real life. God, that still trips me out, man. I got to meet Clark Gregg. That's so cool. Just talks exactly the same way you would imagine. It's so funny. M'Baku over there, sipping my coffee and everything. So, should I have dusted off that shelf? It looks pretty dusty, but no, I did not dust it off. I just went and kept on putting the figures right back on it. And this is a very tricky kind of figuring out the logistics of, you know, where to put who. You know, I think I had originally had Yondu really close to Gamora, or I think Gamora and Nebula were split apart from Yondu, and that was bothering me. I had to have Nebula and Gamora a little bit closer to each other, so I get kind of OCD with some of the details right here. And then Groot needs his Game Boy, which he doesn't have in hand right there. I got Rocket right over there, and sipping my coffee. You gotta love the coffee. It's not really good. Oh yeah, we have Lady Sif, and then I think I did have the scroll with the heroes, and I changed my mind and put them right back with the villains, because that's how the scrolls are going to be viewed upon later anyway, right? I am looking forward to watching the Captain Marvel movie again. You know, I think I only saw it the one time in theaters, which is kind of, you know, which is a little bit rare for me. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think I only saw that once. Captain Marvel, I only saw that once, and I am definitely going to pick it up on Blu-ray. You know, I love the MCU. Now, my camcorder died on me, so I didn't film the whole displaying experience right over here, but you can see I'm still touching things up, and I'm just trying to get it so that that door can close. So was able to finish off the MCU shelf. I'm very happy about that, and you can see I'm picking up some of the select figures that are on the ground. That Spider-Gwen right there is tricky to pose, And getting some of the customs. So just getting that all cleaned up right over there. Fix my pants. Saggy pants. And then I have all these boxes over here that need to be put away. And then I think this is me thinking about what I'm going to do. Am I going to use the manufacturer-made version or the Dave Wheeler customized version of Doc Ock, And then here I am, playing Tetris with the closet. It's just trying to figure out how to put everything away, getting everything to fit in there. Now, you can't see it from over here, but there are Hot Toys all piled in there. And I don't plan on keeping Hot Toys in that, even though I do like having Hot Toys in that shelf like that because it helps keep them from getting dusty. I do want to have a similar shelf setup that you're seeing on the right, that you're seeing on the right side of the screen. I want to mimic that on the left side of the screen. I think I'm going to have a much more cohesive collection display like that. Keeping the shelves all the way up at the top. So that Avengers display that I've had since pretty much day one, that's going to stay the same. It's going to be consistent, but you're going to chat with people on live stream and everything. This was a Patreon exclusive live stream. If you're interested in supporting this channel, go ahead and check it out. But yeah, chatting with people and okay. Oh, I think I had to cut off the live stream then. What did I do? I thought I did the live stream throughout all this right here, but I guess I did not. So here I am cleaning stuff up some more. Oh yeah. So yeah, I guess I didn't catch all this on the live stream. And then I'm fixing up. I added Skullbuster over there. And then what's this? I think I had to clean up some X-Men. Oh yeah, getting Spider-Man Noir back in place. I definitely want to get that spider shelf all touched up and everything. So that's gonna get taken care of. But man, already looking at that floor right there, that's already looking so much better. I just can't wait till everything's off the ground. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fix that epic bent shelf, that's all warped. My plan is to remove all the Avengers from it. I'm just going to make it an Avengers villain shelf. So that's what that's going to be once I get the shelf fixed, and it just needs like another support beam in the middle of it. It just has the two supports off to the side, so it just needs something in the middle to help support it, and then it should be okay. But at the same time, I still want to replace everything with Billy shelves. So all of these plans and desires are things that I want to do. This was super tricky getting that McFarlane Spider-Man with MJ up there. That was really hard because she's actually just hanging on by to Spider-Man with her own weight. There's no sticky tack or wax or anything. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't think about or may not think about, is that I have all this set up right here without any wax or pegs. I mean, if there's a peg on a Marvel Legends base, I'm going to use it, but I mean, really, they're either standing on their own or cleverly leaning against something or being hung by a peg or twisty tie somehow. But I just generally don't have anything just like, why don't you use something sticky to put underneath their feet? It's like, no, I don't want to do that. Especially because if I start having to pull them off, then it's going to shake the whole shelf off. And plus, it's kind of like, it's this weird personal, I don't know, manly thing that I deal with right here. Just trying to getting them to balance on their own. I feel like it's part of the fun. And of course, again, some of them do lean against each other. You kind of have to sometimes, but I try to avoid it at all costs. Try to exercise my balancing skills. Getting the X-Men all touched up over there. Got some great new X-Men figures, man. I really love the new X-Men figures that have come out. Really cool wave. I really like the Caliban wave quite a bit, so pretty stoked about those new figures in there. Stoked as hell having that 90s Jubilee right there and everything. And I'm knocking over other stuff. And I'm pretty sure the baby wakes up pretty soon. Could be a little bit later, but I knocked over Forge. You can see that as I'm setting some figures up, I knock over others. That's part of the game, man. Super frustrating. Oh, you can see the frustration right there just for a second. Yeah, so I have the new Beast figure all front and center on that shelf, too. I'm really happy about that. Which figure was that? Thinking and getting Spidey stuff. Is that the MJ figure? Maybe I thought I'd seen the McFarlane Spidey and MJ figures earlier, but that wasn't actually those figures. So, oh yeah, fixing up the Fantastic Four Cosmic Beings shelf because some figures had gotten knocked over or removed for review. So just want to make sure that that's all up to date, because that was the last collection video I worked on. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to go backwards here. I want it to at least, maintain a little bit. And still sipping up coffee, and looks like getting almost done. Oh yeah, wanted to add some figures to the Avengers shelf right there. You can see I'm using the stool to pose the figures on before I throw them up there and everything. And getting close. Oh yeah, all the way. You can't see that side right there, but just touching stuff up. And yeah, there's Lord Emetron crying and crying and crying. And there's that baby. Look how good she is, man. She doesn't just go into terror. She's saying Hulk, Hulk. Dude, look how good this baby is. She's just chilling there. Keep in mind this video is speed 8 times, so she's just being very, very chill. At the moment right now, she's actually crying because Charlie 1 is asleep and I'm recording this. So yeah, man. So happy with this way this looks. Okay, so Lord Emetron is awake, and I have cleaned up a bunch of stuff over here. Luckily, this kid is really good with the figures. Say hi. Stickers. Who's the Hulk? Where's Hulk? Yeah, there's Hulk. Awesome. Okay, so I did clean up the MCU shelf, and I'm very happy with that. So this always gets destroyed and then put back together, but you can see it always comes out just a little bit differently every time. So, oh, I forgot to give the accessory to Groot. Dang it. A lot of this stuff is kind of similar to what we'd seen before, but having it cleaned up right here is very satisfying. Very pleased with that. Can't wait to add Shuri to this. There's a little bit of space right there for her to go in there. So definitely getting that. Got my MCU villains minus the Vulture set up over here. Eventually I'll like to add Vulture to the very back. That'll be very tricky to do, so that'll take some time, and I'm probably going to destroy stuff doing that. I also need to add the Cosmic Cube to the Red Skull right there. But yeah, I got my Black Order all set up right there. I think that looks hella sick. Very, very pleased with that. So that's cool. I also got my Avengers display cleaned up all the way up here. So I'm pretty happy with that. And wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you took apart the Mayfix Spider-Man.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Here, sit. Okay. So it's an older figure, and it's really loose. She didn't really break it, but that's looking a whole lot better, I think. I'm happy with that up there. And Emma, no. Eso no. Okay? Some of them I don't really mind if she picks up, but... And then, don't stand on that. Okay. And then the Iron Man shelf has been put back together. And then some plastic. I got my X-Men shelf set up over here. Pretty stoked about that. Yep, that new Beast gets front and center. Really loving that. Kind of have a thing with the original 5 X-Men in one shot right here, even though Angel's all the way in the back. So I'm pleased with that. Got Jubilee added, Psylocke, new Gambit, X-Men, Deadpool. Have the new Forge added right there. So this is all up to date. You can see Blink in the back over there, kind of like she hopped out of a portal. Rogue. And then I did touch up the Fantastic Four / Cosmic Being shelf. A few figures had fallen over and everything, so you can see the Doom was put back. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm really happy with this whole Invisible Woman effect thing with the Chun-Li figure. There's the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then next time I guess I'm going to really work on... No, she always calls Spider-Man Iron Man. It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Okay? Spider-Man, not Iron Man, you stupid baby. I finally decided what I'm going to do with the Dave Wheeler Custom Doc Ock, and that is going to go up on the display shelf. It's just going to be a lot easier to deal with, and I'm going to be able to do what I'd like, you know, and that's where we left off. I do already have the alternate head right here, so the Black Eye Spider-Man, even though he's smiling, that was so tricky to get up there, but yeah. I still have some other spider figures that I need to get up on the ceiling, and yeah, so for the most part I feel pretty happy with the progress made here. Got a pile of figures that need to get put away and some other display things going on, but yeah, I feel like there's a lot of progress made. I'm very happy with this, And yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed the video. Big thanks to all the patrons for hanging out with me over on the live stream during the making of this video. And then I want to say happy Memorial Day to everybody. Today's my dad's birthday, so wish Shartimus Alpha a happy birthday. And you know, I tip my hat to all the soldiers that lost their lives in combat. You know, for protecting our country and everything like that. So I appreciate you, our fallen soldiers that have defended our freedoms. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace! Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face.